goods, especially rice and small arms. This is to help in curbing the issue of illegal action and bring about the improvement of the economy. This and more on Business News with Abdul Karim Zurmi.
In August of 2019, the closure of land borders took effect, and all the better for it. Due to this, the manufacturing of products in-house, according to statistics, has improved, and the slow rise of improvement of the economy is imminent. With this in mind, it is possible for the country to export rice and other products within Africa and overseas. It is a move that will help jumpstart the vast potential within the country's borders and help curb criminality in terms of smuggling. Meanwhile, oil prices rose on Friday 11th of October 2019 amidst the US-China trade negotiations. According to reports, however, talks went well and the two sides will meet once again to resume their negotiations. In other news, 2 missiles apparently struck an Iranian oil tanker which was traveling through the Red Sea of Saudi Arabia on Friday, with oil leaking into the sea. This could make the tensions rise between the two countries. And now for the Nigerian Stock Exchange for the week ended on Friday 11th of October 2019. Subsequent update of today's stock will follow later. With Business News, Abdul Karim Zurmi.
From Abuja, activities marking the 40th anniversary celebration of the Nigerian television NTA Abeokuta have commenced with an awareness work across major streets of Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital.
Mohammed Adibowale reports that the walk, tagged Walk Against Fake News, was led by the general manager of the station, Fumi Wakama.
The walk started from the old governor's office at Okelewo and terminated at Ogbe, the host community of the station. Apart from discouraging fake news and hate speeches, the walk was to show appreciation to its numerous viewers while also sensitizing citizens of Ogun State on NTA's journey for 40 years.
We are clearly the news leader, and that's why we take our time before we go out there to break any news. We confirm it, we ensure that it is true, we make sure that it is authentic.
Hate speech, fake news, they all bring about insecurity in our society. That is why we are joining NTA to celebrate and work against these two monsters.
People say the contributions of NTA Abeokuta to its host community is enormous. The anniversary lecture titled Lens and Sound Television as a Tool for Social Reorientation and Good Governance will climax the event on Thursday, 17th of October. In Abeokuta, Mohammed Adibowale, NTA News.
As the Committee on the Reform of the National Broadcasting Commission settles down to work, indications are that the broadcast space will no longer have room for any more flagrant violation of the Code of Broadcasting in Nigeria. Anthony Forson reports.
Reading the recommendations as contained in the President Muhammadu Buhari's approval for the NBC reforms, Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed explained that it is to strengthen the regulatory powers of the Commission with respect to the issuance and withdrawal of broadcast licenses, as well as reviewing the broadcast code to reflect an upward review of fines from 500,000 naira to 5 million naira for breaches relating to hate speeches, inciting comments and indecency. Willful repeat of the infractions on 3 occasions after levying fine on the station will attract suspension of license. The recommendation also calls for an upgrade of breaches of political comments relating to hate speeches and divisive comments to Class A offense in the Broadcasting Code. The amendment of the NBC Act is to enable the Commission license web TV and radio stations, including foreign broadcast beaming signals into Nigeria. In Abuja, Anthony Forson, NTA News.
Now, the mention of open defecation may only be imaginary to a class of people in society. However, the reality of this practice has helped The giant has placed the giant of Africa in an unfavorable position on the list of leading countries living with this challenge. Now, out of the 774 local government areas in the country, 14 are now open defecation free between 2016 and now.
Correspondent Musbao Dan Wahab tells us about the approach that is working the miracle of talking thousands of people out of the practice. It is called community-led total sanitation.
The dwellers of Indiumbe community in Obudu local government area of Cross River State have seen the end result of practicing open defecation, and the children are the one echoing the truth, appealing in their own way to their parents. In a shared learning gathering called Triggering in Community-Led Total Sanitation (CLTS) process, a tasty delicacy orbit exposed to a sample of feces found in their community was offered to the villagers. No one dares touch it, not even a cup of water placed close to it. Reality brought closer home. The Indiumbe community now realized that their way of life has been harmful to the food they eat, the water they drink, and even the air they breathe.
I'm going to provide a good toilet for her.
In every village, we facilitate an open dialogue, honest discussions on the impact of defecating in the open. We look at the benefits they will derive if they actually end open defecation. Now, by so doing, we generate a collective resolution where the entire community sees that I have a responsibility to myself and to my community. If I end open defecation, I can also support my community to end open defecation.
They took ownership and began the process of toilet construction. That approach, adopted since 2013 under the Rural Sanitation and Hygiene Promotion in Nigeria Rushpin program, led to the declaration of Obanliko in Cross River State as the first open defecation-free LGA in Nigeria in 2016.
Congratulations once again.
Busi was the first word in the LGA to complete the process. Robert Kanong was the first to build a toilet. It started with a direct pit latrine, improved on its design to a pour flush toilet. Robert is in the process of completing a water system toilet in his house as he now takes pride in showing off the village's clean environment.
So when this program came, our people, when they got full understanding of it, they bought into the program and owned the program as their own program.
I do not see it as a badge of honor for Nigeria to be classified as the country with the highest incidence of open defecation. So we must do something. We have to scale up, and we will take all the best ideas from Rushpin, from Sean, from every other aspect, and scale up.
Beyond commitment by states and local government authorities across the nation, change in attitude and taking of ownership by the citizens are said to be required so that the rest of the 760 LGAs can also join to celebrate an open defecation-free Nigeria. In Abuja, Musbao and Wahab, NT News.
This is the news at 10, reaching you live on NTA News 24. Time now for us to take another break. The news returns shortly. Stay with us.
NTA, you can't beat the reach. Are you an entrepreneur? Do you have an existing business or great business idea? Then Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Empowerment Nigeria, ION, is a program for you, where thousands of business owners and entrepreneurs will be empowered with business funding, mentorship, specialized skills training, and equipment. To register for the ION 2019 program, visit www.ion.ng. fill in your personal and business details, check your email frequently, and follow us on all our social media platforms for regular updates. For more information, visit www.ayeen.ng or call 070-0044-4444. IEN 2019, showcasing and empowering Nigerian entrepreneurs.
This is the network service of the NTA.
Creativity is an innate gift by which we explore the world of imagination or original ideas to create something spectacular. Nigerians are richly blessed when it comes to our creativity. The question is, how do you explore your world of creativity? Well, you will find out so much on the program. Welcome on board. This is Today's Style, where we promote made in Nigerian brands. My name is Yetunde Jayola. The Nigerian makeup artists of today have gone beyond the usual makeup that we know. They have spiced up their creativity in diverse ways. Let's explore the world of a talented young lady who is making statements in the world of fashion. Today on the program, I have here with me the CEO of HB Makeovers, Rasheedat Odeshola. Welcome to the program, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
I've always been following your page on Facebook, on Instagram, and I've seen the wonderful works you've been doing.
Thank you
I
very
really
much.
appreciate, and one day I think I'll have to come down to have my face beat by you too.
I'll be glad.
So, how did you get to where you are today?
Well, it's quite a challenging and an interesting journey. I remember when I was in school, during ASU strike, everybody knows about ASU strike now at universities. So a particular ASU strike while I was in 200 level, I decided to get something doing and not sit down at home idle. So I went for my big training, 200 level, going to 3. So after my industrial training, 400 level, I felt like, okay, let me just do this before going back to school. So I went for my makeup artistry. So there I got added knowledge, this, that, and I'm here today.
But according to our chat earlier on, you told me you studied food engineering. How come you delved into makeover?
Yeah, food engineering. Initially, I wanted to be a nurse. That was my dream. But then, with JAMB issue, admission, and I got into school. They gave me they gave me fine and applied arts.
Okay.
So I felt like, who does fine and applied arts? If only I knew then, like I was going to go back into artistry, I should have just stayed at fine arts. But well, as God will have it, I crossed into food engineering just for the sake of I studied engineering too. That field, everybody wants to be involved. So I crossed to engineering just for the sake of I did engineering, which is fine, but I needed to follow my passion. So that's why I took up with my bead artistry, makeup artistry, ashoke beading. and the likes. Whatever that makes people look beautiful, like makes me happy. I want you to appear beautiful, nice, and all. So
your work really speaks for you, because the finishing aspect of your work is really eye-catching, and instead of it transforming people into another person, it really enhances their beauty. So who are your customers and how do you source for them?
Oh, basically, I have a studio in Ibadan, which is fine. But my customers are women that want to look beautiful, that want to appear beautiful for any occasion, be it a bride, an Owambe, glam, birthday shoots, name it. Even some people come to my studio, they walk in to have their makeup done, just to look good, take pictures, and they are fine. Because makeup kind of build your confidence and bring out the inner beauty in you. Makeup is supposed to like enhance and not like change you to a totally different person. So what makeup does, it brings out your inner beauty, like the beauty you have in you, not something like, oh, okay, this person, who are you and what have you? No, it brings out the inner beauty. So every woman is beautiful in their own way.
Combining makeup, beads and beaded ashoke, it's somehow stressful. How do you manage the three things together?
You know, most times makeup artistry, people that come for it are weekend clients. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is fine. But for other days now, I deal with my ashoke and my bead making. You understand? So that's what I do basically. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's basically for my makeup. Then ashoke, bead making, and other things that I do them during the week. So I just try as much as possible to manage everything together. So I'm jack of most trades, master of all.
As a makeup artist and a mother, how do you manage family life and the business together?
Oh, yeah, I thank my husband. I have a very supporting husband. So it makes things very easy for me. If I have to do anything outside my state, I go with my husband. It takes me most times. I ensure that whoever I'm going to meet, I book an hotel ahead of it, because security comes first. Yes. We don't allow our clients to book their hotels first, so we prefer them sending in the money. We book our hotel, ask for wherever they are going to stay.
Okay.
You understand? So we hardly stay at their houses for safety reasons. Then my child comes with me sometimes. If I can't, I drop out with my mom.
Okay.
So she helps me out with
so everything. She's grandma's daughter actually.
Yeah, kind of like that's what my work. Since my work entails traveling Friday, Saturday, Sunday most times, so it's okay for me to like drop her for a few days, a day, 2 days, depending on how.
You have no cause to worry about. You know, ladies with their stress and little kind of dramas, sometimes you work for them and they don't really appreciate what you do. Maybe they'll tell you the lipstick is not what I like, the eyelashes is looking somehow. How do you now try to manage your customers?
Oh, really? I've had an handful of people, different people. But what I do basically is when they come, I ask them exactly what you want. Please tell me what you want. What kind of look do you want? Is it something that is very loud or nude? So I get an idea of, okay, the colors I'm going to use for the person.
Okay.
So that helps me a lot, and I don't have to like drag issues with customers. And for a makeup artist, you have to be very courteous, because you do with different people with different character. Okay. Some people are calm, while some are the hot-tempered people. So like you really have to be a calm person, a courteous person to deal with
different people.
Yeah, people with drama. I remember there was a particular customer that came, and she came with her makeup box, and she wants to do this makeup without, and I was like, really, woman? Only for me to open her makeup and find out that most of the things she had were fake.
So did you use the product for her, or you advised her to use your own product?
Oh, I advised her to use my product. I don't use fake products, because it has an effect on the skin.
Okay.
A long-term effect on the skin too, because health is wealth too. In the course of making yourself beautiful, you still need to take care of yourself.
So now tell us about beading and the beaded ashoke.
Oh yeah. Beading ashoke is a very, very beautiful art. because immediately you start bidding your ashoke, you see the beauty. And for now, the trend has moved to the point that you can do anything with ashoke. You can make any style. So a bride is not confined into the Ira and Buba. I particularly did not wear Ira and Buba.
I trust you.
I made sure I moved out of that trend. So you can make blouse, you can make it into skirts, you can make it into off shoulder, anything trendy. Just think about it. There you have it. Then whatever designs you want to do, it doesn't necessarily have to be stones.
Okay.
Right now, we are moving to Atik. There are different flowers that you can get to beautify the ashoke.
Really?
Even for those that don't like beaded too much things
Too much
going
drama
on
their
on
clothes.
them, they still get something beautiful for them. We have two-tone ashoke, we have sonyo, we have different types, name it. For beaded jewelry trend too has moved past the life of using just coral beads and all. It has moved into more fashionable and advanced bead. You understand what I'm saying? It's just something, even with what you're wearing, I can bead on it and still make it look beautiful on you, and it will go on an English wear or anything. So yeah, good. It doesn't really have
fashion has really gone beyond what some people are still looking at, because to some people they feel, oh, there's no need bidding, wasting money on beaded ashoke. Why should I just take my clothes to tailor and start bidding? Is there any necessity to do that? How do you source for your materials? The ashoke, the beads, the stones, your makeup product, how do you source for them?
For my makeup products, I buy from named store, directly from the distributor, to avoid getting the fake ones. For ashoke, I have people that weave ashoke for me. So I'll just tell them my specification. Okay, I want a two-tone, I want two-colored, I want this, I want that. I tell them what I want. Then I interact with my clients, the style that they want to make it into. So get it sewn by a fashion designer. Then we go on to design it.
Your products are Nigerian made, especially your beads and the beads used for your work.
Yes, the beads I use for my work, basically they are Nigerian made. Most beautiful coral beads from Benin City. You get coral beads, they measure it like a measure gold, so you can imagine how beautiful and precious they will be. You get original pearl, you get everything you want to buy here. You get it here.
Talking about makeup, we have many Nigerians who are now into the production of makeup. Or is it that they go outside there to produce it, then bring it down to sell to us in their name?
For that, there are kudos to Nigerians. There are very beautiful brands now that you can work with that can even compete with some foreign brands. I know some produce hair, but I can't really tell for all of them.
Okay.
But there are beautiful brands, whether made hair or they import it. It's very good. It's very good. It's good to try make Nigeria products. You will love them.
The combination of the three artistry, the makeup, beaded jewelry, and the beaded ashoke, what was the motive behind your combination?
I like seeing people look beautiful. I'm a kind of person, I'm a perfectionist. My trainings can tell. But I like seeing people look very beautiful and they appear good. So that is actually the motive behind that. I want to take stress off people. I don't want you having an event and you have to think of who to do your makeup, who to bead your clothes, who to make your jewelry. So I want you to just come to me. I'll give you options. I'll take the stress off you, do them for you, do the makeup, do the ashoke, make the beads for you, and you're good to go. Please, makeup assist. Cleanliness is next to godliness. We don't want you smelling to your clients. So always try as much as possible to appear clean and decent dressing. Then know your heart. Don't just wake up, go for one training and feel like, okay, now I'm a professional makeup artist. Before you're a professional makeup artist, it entails a lot of things. You have to train. You need years of experience. You have to go for master classes upon master classes. Even me, I am still learning. You have to keep learning. Don't stop learning. Then you'll be good.
Fashion. Nigerian fashion has gone beyond what we can think of. What is the future for Nigerian fashion?
The future for Nigerian fashion, I can imagine. Even right now, the fashion industry is very broad and interesting. So Nigerian fashion in the next 5 years, wow, is going to be blown. If you understand what I mean, it's going to be beautiful, and we have more trends because things keeps evolving. I remember when I just started makeup, it used to be big gele. Now you have well-rounded gele. You have different styles that you cannot even think of tying in the last 2-3 years.
Thanks for having you on the program. It was really fun chatting with you. And thanks for the enlightenment. And I hope viewers at home gain so many things from what we've discussed. And if you want to look good, go for original products, and particularly for your beads, make use of made in Nigerian products. It will never go bad. Don't go anywhere. After the break, our guests will show us a full engagement.